So today we're starting at the break spot. This is about halfway of the 6 miles to go around the island. And I included this because as I was pulling up there, turning off my little watch, tracking, if you look in the water near Teal, there's something there. I don't like glass bottles in the lake. So we're doing our little snack time. Today on the menu for Teal, the Yorkshire Terrier, she will be getting half of a beef jerky stick. And she's really daring because you see she's eating it right by the scupper hole. She has lost one before, not this time though, fortunately. Because she is so starving and neglected, she needs every little bit of nutrition she can scrounge. Oh, that's pretty good. This one out right. Do a little piece. Want to try? Oscar likes them. She's gonna lick it or eat it. And that's all you get though. You had your treat. You're not starving. I know you. I know you. So here you can see the water is starting to pick up a little bit. We're starting to get a bit of a wind. I think somewhere between maybe 5 and 10 miles per hour. So not too bad, but it is getting a little more active than it was when I started for sure. And here is an unscheduled stop because we looked on the shore, and I don't know how you can see it right now, but maybe you can see all those cans. We had to stop. So here you can see the water has picked up a little bit more. Tiny whitecaps. Sometimes, I think when it happens to hit boat chop, then it will be a little bit of whitecap. So pretty active, and I'm messing here. I've got a wind thing now, and I was getting, I think the highest read I got was maybe 8. But then when I got home, I was wondering, since the kayak is going along with the wind, and then that thing is on top of the kayak going along with the wind, is that an inaccurate read? I don't know. Probably not that big of a difference. Anyway, a little bit of footage here I'm keeping in because this last part, I got to go pretty much with the wind and with the waves, and I just wanted to play to see how the Primo would do and see how it would ride and all that, and it was just fun. It was, towards the end, I had my outright, so I was all, powered up, so just wanted to play a little bit and paddle and see how the Primo did. And doing this, when I looked at it after, I was a little disappointed because I felt like I couldn't really see, I didn't feel that this particular shot was benefit to me as far as how the boat was handling. So I think I might go ahead and get a second GoPro, and I think I'd like to put it somewhere kind of closer to the water line and maybe closer to the dogs. I think that'd be fun to have two views going at the same time. So that was my thought while I was playing in these waves here. In my usual little break spot, sip of coffee under the London Bridge here. And I like touching it for some reason. I was thinking that this whole city of Havasu is not very old. And probably the oldest thing around would be this bridge, right? Because they brought it over and all that. So maybe that's why I like to touch it and visit it so often. And here I'm just totally watching Teal up front there. See, she sees the other dog. She's like, hey, this is my lake. What do you think you're doing here? Yeah, come on. Come over here. I'll show you who's boss. Terrible Teal. Captain of the lake. So, coming at the lunch place, scaring the birdies, and coming in with a kayak full of beer cans and bottles. And I'm always kind of afraid some ranger's going to stop me and say, whoa, what in the heck, you know? But I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious they're old, but still, like this park, there's no alcohol allowed, but I guess it's okay. I mean, I've posted this stuff, and there's actually a couple of Arizona agencies that have asked permission to repost it, so I guess I won't get busted. I hope I don't. Okay, so here's my truck in the Hermie garage, and there's a few mods, improvements, and things that I wanted to do. And one of the things is that I wanted a better way to store stuff so I have better access, and also not to get caught without a trash bag again, because I didn't have anything to carry all that junk. Oh, here's a little preview of a pretty dirty kayak. That's one of the things I want to do, is I want to wash it. When I still have that tape there when I was seeing the best place to mount the trailer wheels or whatever. I left that on too long. It was all gunky. There's the long trailer with all the mods. Still learning how to deal with this kayak because it's wider and longer than my old one. So they were getting it on the kayak and getting it secure, going through the handle so that it holds together well. Since I started tying it to the handles, I've had no problems with it sliding off. So now we're just taking everything apart, and it's gonna get a bath. And I just kind of wanted to go through and reorganize everything. And I gotta think about how I want to mount another thingy for the GoPro. I kind of think I'd like a little flexy bendy arm so I could really get different angles, but I don't know. There's all the dirt and stuff under all the stuff I took off. It was a mess. It is such an awesome kayak though. I absolutely love my Primo. 100% satisfied. So another task for this morning was that I wanted to do get some shots of the two kayaks together because I had other plans for this little one. That's a Spitfire 9, which I've had for about 10 years and I love, love, love it. But I can't imagine using it even one more time now that I've experienced life on the Primo. There's where it's all glued up at the back because otherwise it will leak. And there's all the wear and tear on the front. That's why I always pick up my Primo when I beach it to try to preserve it a little bit. And then we'll get the flip side. There, see, the Primo gets a little pad. The other one just gets scraped all over the place. I definitely baby it. And there's the two together. I just wig out that the design of the Primo, I mean, it's really not that much bigger, but the difference is just crazy. So there was that little black patch there that's supposed to go down in that hole. That's for the high position of the seat. So it really didn't matter, but I figure, well, since I'm taking care of stuff, I might as well glue it in. No idea why that came up. Might it just be the desert heat has to deal with? I don't know. But I think it's all good now. So from my mass collection of Hermie tools, got a little creeper there now. I'm going to get the crescent out of the way because we got some work to do on the Spitfire. I realized that the hardware screws and little hooks and such from the Spitfire are good, fit the same size as on the Primo. So I thought, well, those might come in handy sometime. And I do like that net on the back, and for being 10 years old, it's held up really nicely. So that may be an option. There it goes. And for the Spitfire, no little creeper, no little trailer. We just drag it. And it's out to find a new home. So I left it out there about 6:13 this morning. And then at 8:56 we see a truck. 8:59 gone. Didn't take long. Kind of hate to see it go. I really did love that kayak. So now we're just reassembling and reorganizing the Primo. Oh, and something weird happened when I was messing with the seat. A washer and a nut fell. I don't know from where, so I had to figure out. It was really tight and difficult, but I had to find the right angle. I kept moving around and stuff to find the right angle to try to get a little bit of room so that I could to get that bolt back tight again. I don't know where this was assembled, if it was at the dealer or at the manufacturer, but whatever. And my truck tailgate is really dirty because the puppies dance there while I'm loading and unloading in the kayak. Okay, some more in the organization. There's like a tow rope, a paddle float, and a step thing. And then the stuff I want better access to, my binos, a secondary light, duct tape, and all, just GoPro stuff. And in the bandana was actually a first aid kit. And this little bag here I actually got free from Tiger Fitness with my last order. So I thought this would be a good thing to do because I could hang it on the back of the seat. So we'll see how that works. It might be better because I'll have stuff already on the boat. I don't have to worry about transferring stuff over all the time. And I think it'll work nicely, and it's water resistant. So we'll see how it goes. More mods, always mods. So what I'm hoping with this hook is that the hook will hold it up, but then I can quickly unhook it and sort of pull it to the side a little bit, and it'll still be tied to the chair, but with slack from the strap of the bag. So I'm hoping that way I can have better access to whatever's in the bag when I need it, especially the GoPro stuff, because I would like to have better access to that. And then we put the Primo back in the truck. And get it all ready for tomorrow. And tomorrow Peppa goes out.